South Africa's mining industry is increasingly making use of innovative and cutting-edge technologies to run more efficient operations, to manage risk, improve health, as well as safety, to reduce the cost of maintenance and extraction, as well as bringing about a skills uplift. So these are some of the key findings from a report issued jointly by PwC and the Minerals Council of South Africa. So let's get more on this. We're joined by Ian Mackay, who is PwC Smart Mining Senior Manager. Thank you very much for coming through, Ian.
Thanks, Colin. Thanks for inviting us.
Right, let's get an understanding firstly on how the mining industry is embracing digital transformation.
Well, Colin, the answer to that is that they're embracing it very carefully. We found three distinct groups in our study. We call them the cautious, the curious, and the confident. 37% of those surveyed fell into the curious category. They're spending about 11 million rand a year. They don't have a clear fourth industrial revolution technology strategy yet, but they're dipping a toe in the water, piloting ideas, testing them, and looking to see what works. In the cautious bracket, which spend up to 0.3% of turnover, their average is about 95 million rand per annum. Now, these have moved beyond experimentation, and they typically actually have very clearly defined goals about what they want to impact. And in this group, we find the majority of SA mines. Then, at the very top, we have the confident. And these people have gone through the previous two stages, and they've found the value. And as a result, they're actually investing up to 0.3% of turnover, with an average spend of 166 million rand per annum. They constitute 25% of our respondents, and these are the innovators that have been on the digital journey longer than their peers in most cases. And they have very clear vision of their investment strategy and what they want to accomplish and what the benefits that they want to accomplish actually are. The average across the whole industry at the moment is about 111 million rand per year. And the greatest challenge that everyone has to deal with here is adoption. Our survey results show that SA mining houses are putting people at the very center of digital transformation. And in the context of technology, it means that it can't be technology for technology's sake. The tools that we provide in the industry need to be of benefit to the people at the actual work phase. And it's only then that we'll actually get the adoption of these technologies.
So now, when we look at the last decade where mining productivity has been falling, we've seen many mining houses not posting robust results. And when you look at generally, the curve had actually been taking a downward trajectory in as far as job creation is concerned as well. So when you look at the overall performance of the mine and adaptation or adopting the fourth industrial revolution, how will it work for its people, processes, as well as technologies, so that it can work also on the element of social benefits when actually the numbers of productivity and profitability have been on the downside?
Yeah, so let me first address the productivity side of that. We know that the multi-factor productivity has fallen, but 4AR technologies promise to enhance the global competitiveness of mining companies, not only on productivity and costs, but also on ESG, environment, social, and governance issues. It's more important than ever for our miners to show the good works that they're doing in the community. We have to show that the increased competitiveness should not only provide better returns, and with that, more can be invested in the upskilling of workers for new roles in mining, or reskilling them for new industries like manufacturing or renewable energy. We can enhance localization of globally competitive supply chains, for example, and develop our mining communities. I think we all learned that lesson last year, that you can't be completely dependent on an enormous supply chain to one single country in the world. And that lesson has been taken to heart by miners. So developing the communities is very important. When we asked our respondents what they're expecting out of these technologies, they said, we want to optimize and reduce costs. We want to integrate process control and Internet of Things devices collecting data so that we can make decisions based on data. We want to take the people out of dangerous areas, and we want to open up the black box of underground mining. So it's about visualization. It's about helping us optimize and helping the mines operate more efficiently. Looking deeper, the biggest areas of benefit, according to our respondents, are health and safety, throughput, efficiency, and cost. So as we move deeper into this fourth industrial revolution, we'll be adding new roles and new skills into the industry. And the miners are looking to increased output to cover those costs. So with the 4IR, we get more precise planning, so we get the best grade at the best possible cost, transported in the most efficient way. Health and safety also remains one of the strongest business cases for 4IR. Using the sheer speed of digital information, we can react much more quickly to events. For instance, we could close unsafe working areas before the start of the next shift. We can replan a shift. We can save lost blasts by replacing missing team members or giving people equipment or the materials that they need to succeed. So 4IR really brings agility, speed, and decisions backed by good data. So people can make better decisions more quickly through technology-supported processes as a result.
All right. Thank you very much for making time to speak to us, Ian.
Thank you.
All right, PwC Smart Mining Manager, and of course speaking to us about technology challenges in the mining industry.